Friends, investors, truth seekers. Have you ever felt like there's a hidden current beneath the surface of our financial world, pushing us in directions we don't fully understand? Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on a story they don't want you to know, a secret history of our money that's repeating itself right now. We're talking about something as fundamental as the value of the dollar and how it has been, quite deliberately, devalued right under our noses. This isn't just history. It's a blueprint for your future, and it's happening faster than you think. Let's rewind to the 1970s, a pivotal decade for our currency. Many believe the dollar's struggles began then, but few realize the extent of the hidden manipulations. In the course of what we call fiat money, that's currency not backed by a physical commodity like gold, the US dollar experienced not just one, but two overnight devaluations in the early 70s alone. And if you count earlier shifts, like in 1913 and 1933, that's 4 times the US dollar has been drastically revalued against other currencies and, crucially, against gold. Now, why would a government deliberately weaken its own currency? Was it to make gold more valuable? Absolutely not. This was a calculated move, a desperate measure to mask the dollar's rapidly declining purchasing power, and to prop up a struggling U.S. economy plagued by massive trade deficits and rampant inflation. Think about it. A weaker dollar makes our exports seem cheaper to other countries, theoretically boosting our economy. It's a trick to fix a broken system without addressing the core issues. Even today, the U.S. Treasury, in a bizarre echo of this history, still officially records gold at a laughable $42.22 per ounce. This outdated valuation explains why your American Eagle gold coin, worth thousands in the market, has a mere $50 face value. The government holds on to this phantom price for a reason. It maintains the illusion that everything is stable, while reality dictates a far different story. Here's where it gets truly fascinating. An article from February 13, 1973, straight out of the archives, asks a crucial question: what has devaluation to do with gold? The answer given by them was chillingly dismissive. These changes were largely political gestures, because the U.S. was no longer willing to back dollars with gold. They wanted you to believe that the official price of gold didn't matter. But then, in the very next breath, the same article admitted that the free market price of gold, the real price, for things like filling teeth or earrings or spaceflight equipment, had already risen to approximately double the old official price. Did you catch that? 2 completely contradictory statements in the same article. This isn't accidental. This is a masterclass in what we call cognitive dissonance. They confuse you, make you doubt what you see with your own eyes, so you do absolutely nothing. They tell you it's largely political gestures, while the actual value of gold in the free market is soaring. Just look at the actual numbers. Once the Bretton Woods fixed peg system was abandoned in 1971, allowing currencies to float freely, the spot price of gold didn't just inch up. It skyrocketed from $40 to over $100 per ounce, eventually reaching over $400 by 1980. This wasn't some minor adjustment. This was a seismic shift, and gold was the first to reflect the true erosion of the dollar's value. Now, let's talk about a figure many economists once revered: Alan Greenspan. Before he became the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Greenspan was a prolific writer, warning us about the critical importance of the gold standard. He famously stated, "In the absence of the gold standard, there is no way to protect savings from confiscation through inflation. There is no safe store of value." A profound truth, wouldn't you agree? Yet once he became the Fed chair, his tune dramatically changed. He became the master of what we now call Fed speak, deliberately convoluted language designed to obscure, confuse, and hide the truth of what was really happening in our economy. He'd talk in circles, using complex jargon, leaving everyone bewildered. Why? Because when people are confused, they often do nothing. This tactic, rooted in the devaluations of the 70s, has only intensified. Fast forward to today. Do you see the same patterns emerging? The relentless chatter around cryptocurrencies, the push for programmable money, digital currencies that can be controlled, tracked, and even expire at the whim of central banks. This isn't just innovation, it's the creation of an entirely new artificial market for dollars and treasuries designed to give them even more control. We are now on a new monetary path, one that threatens to lead us into a fully programmed, controllable surveillance economy. It's a world where, as we've been warned by historical figures like Thomas Jefferson, and even more recently by the World Economic Forum, you will own nothing. Is that the future you want for yourself, your children, or anyone you care about? A future where your life, your purchasing power, and your freedom are dictated by an unseen hand? But there is hope. There is a way to reclaim your power. Unlike paper currencies, unlike digital promises, unlike debt that is simply a claim on institutions, physical gold is the only financial asset that carries zero counterparty risk. It is not subject to political manipulation, government whims, or the confusing rhetoric of Fed speak. This isn't just about protecting your savings. It's about preserving your freedom. If we do nothing, we surrender. But if we come together, informed and empowered, we can demand transparency, we can reclaim sound money, and we can get our power back. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, if not me, who? And if not now, when? Together we can make a positive difference, not just for ourselves, but for generations to come. Let's move mountains. Let's make redeemable gold a part of our financial reality once again.